Let me just double check. How many expert challenges have we finished here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's right. We're doing pure chance. Oh, no. We start with Volatile Gauge, the Snecko-Eye equivalent of Monster Train. Our map path is automatically chosen, and we get a random champion that isn't from our clans. I'm deciding to play this with random because it feels like the only appropriate way to tackle this challenge. It's definitely a tough one. Here we go. Umbra Hellhorn is probably pretty good for Volatile Gauge. We have Little Fade as our champion. Interesting. This might be really good. How much RNG would I say is in the current expert challenge? Oh boy, it's brutal, man. This challenge is weird. Morsels have damage shield 1. We do have Plinks in the starting deck. I don't really like Golden Vault, so sure. And we are offered Little Icarus, Little Fade. Gains spikes and attack power permanently. Problem is we have no reform, right? So Little Fade, if she dies, she's just gone. I guess that's true of this one too. Oh well. All right. Here goes. Here goes. If you've not seen Monster Train before, I highly recommend my Monster Train Explained video. Right, I go through a run of Monster Train and I talk about the core mechanics and a little bit of the core strategy for this game. If you're totally lost looking at all the keywords and stuff, that could be very helpful. Mark of Invasion. Every combat offers, or every non-major boss combat, rather, offers a trial. Take an additional challenge in the fight for an additional reward. Some of these are worth it, some of them will kill you. It's a random battle with a random trial, so some of the matchups can be extra nasty. Okay, those aren't what we wanted. So I think we do the following. Mind Collapse, Plink again. That's a little bit helpful. That's at least enough health to let Little Fade survive one hit from an enemy. It's kind of useful. We'd like to let Little Fade kill as many enemies herself as possible. She gets permanent stat scaling per enemy killed. We can do that pretty well here. Welder Helper, deploy. Actually, we want to plink here first, right? Let's plink here first. Nice. Very good. So we can now add damage shield to Little Fade. That's great news. I did that order a little bit wrong, though. I'd like Little Fade to kill the disciplined foot soldiers. Let's try to weaken the disciple. Oh, nah. Little Fade does 19. Good. That means not playing the Welder Helper. I guess I'm okay with that. How's it going, Storm of the Seas? Always a pleasure. So I could kill this enemy with Mind Collapse. I'm tempted to let Little Fade get the kill credit, though. Might be overly ambitious. We need this boss to die. Okay, kill the guy. Very good. Pretty sure Little Fate is getting kill credit. I'm not 100% sure, but let's hope so. Oh no! Damn it. Should have done the math. Stupid imp. Oh well, good work. Good work. Floor 1 Flurry of Blows on A1 is totally acceptable. I like it a lot more without Ascender's Bane. Works decently fine with just Vigilance and Eruption. I want Hornbreak. Let's grab one. It's always a nice card to have. Piercing damage that can get through enemy damage shields is really helpful. Remember, we don't get to choose which path we go on the map. I guess we go Merchant of Magic first. Could make a reusable Prismal Dust. That's kind of cool. It's tempting, actually. Let's see what this artifact is. Top Floor Dazed. Draw one when we play the third card. Like more card draw. Do we have to do Divinity for these challenges? Yes. Divinity completion and regular completion are tracked separately. And if you want the Mastery card frame and full logbook completion, you must do expert challenges with divine victories. That's right. Cost change up modifiers apply after Volatile Gauge, which is quite unique. I'll take Winged Steel. Is this run going to be like the worst first run to watch? Kind of, Aaron. Yeah, this is like watching a daily run as your first run of Slay the Spire. So you've got these special modifiers that are not usually modifying the run, that are totally changing the context of all the choices. Or in this case, just outright removing some of my choices, like the map path. Bailey says, I believe that this mutator is not random path, but is always left. We'll see if that's true. I feel like I've seen it go the other way, but I'm not actually sure. So now I'm curious. That would be pretty bad. That would mean no Merchant of Steel. Ever. Well, until Ring 7. But Little Fade is fine, right? Little Fade can do it. Let's make one of these plinks, better or something. Pay for a purge? No, it's not. Not yet, anyway. Pay for a reroll and buy the -1 cost. That could be worth it. I like -1 cost on engine upgrade in particular. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. I can buy this too. I'm going to have Hornbreak. I might as well have it be useful. Ten armor could make it difficult to get kills with Little Fade, but our main goal here is to acquire that unit draft. Very valuable. You have spikes 13 currently. So I definitely don't want this thing to hit me. Let's go top floor. Compact the middle floor. Something like this. Oh, good. That's an easy kill for us. Good. Let's weaken you. See, we have Prismal Dust here. That's pretty valuable. Okay. If we want Little Fade to get both of these kills, we need to drop this enemy's health below 15. Mind Collapse can do that. We can get more armor too. So let's go. Welder Helper. Mind Collapse. Sweeping Boss. Could be dangerous. See, we need everybody to hit Little Fade. Looks like this Trusted Priest will get through. That's okay. Seems fine. Here, kill this. Oh, dang it! The Imp strikes again. It's funny, though. I'd rather let Little Fade kill that Discipled Foot Soldier. Trusted Priest is irrelevant. Let's weaken the boss. Are we winning? Yes. Good. Bang. Very good. So Little Fade is ultimately scaling quite well here. This is quite promising. Gain 2x Ember. That's kind of powerful with the Prismal Dust, but only if we can draw them together, which seems iffy. The Ember Forge, meanwhile, could just give us more Ember every turn, so that I consistently have more Ember. It's actually a really good Ember Forge. Might be hard to keep alive, though. Interesting. Yeah, definitely tough to keep alive. Although it could go behind Little Fade sometimes. We could potentially Permafrost Kindle, but I have no way to guarantee that. We have so much card draw. I think it's pretty good. Let's say Kindle. Do we want a Hidden Passage? I don't think so. And do I want any of these units? Not exactly. They all seem okay. I like Crucible Collector as an infusion. 5 lifesteal can be quite good. How's it going, Blood Wolf? You're looking at Monster Train, which is a deck-building roguelite. The premise of the game is that you command the forces of hell who are fleeing on a train through hell, trying to reignite the pyre of hell. It's a bit convoluted lore-wise, but the gameplay is that it's deck-building combat meets tower defense. You place units on 3 different floors of a train and buff their stats with various cards to try to win combats against enemies before they reach the top of your train and deal damage to your pyre. Quite deep, 25 different Covenant rank difficulty levels to ascend through. Quite challenging with all of them in effect at the same time. It's a very replayable and very enjoyable deck builder. Indeed, it's not always left. We get Merchant of Steel here, which might be good. Could maybe make an Endless Imp. Let's see here. Yes, we can make an Endless Imp. Let's do that. Make an Endless Armor Imp. I like that. And I could take some shards to get stat upgrades on the Crucible Collector. That's not a bad idea. Let's see what the Concealed Caverns have first. Which clan's brand do you want? A rare Awoken, Melting Remnant, or Stygian Guard draft pick? Lots of 3-cost in the rare Stygian Guard cards. Let's see what we get. Gifts for a Guard is specifically the one I was hoping for. Draw 3 spells. Make them consume plus 20 magic power and 0 cost. Really good for fetching our plinks. Excellent. You can delay taking shards for quite a while with Divinity. If you optimize shard income from Divine Temples, these can each be like 40 shards or maybe even more. So we don't have to take shards for quite a while. We could delay all shards gains until Ring 5, I think. But I am going to take this money and upgrade the Crucible Collector. Actually, am I? 'Cause they're better as an infusion, huh? Guess I'll give him the Battlestone. Short-term thing. For the glory of Seraph. Glory be. Tempting to go bottom floor setup here, just avoid the bombs with Little Fade. We can apply 6 damage shield to Little Fade right now. Seems pretty good. Let's try this. See how much I regret it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I regret it immediately. Oh, no. I forgot about the Explode on Death effect here. Terrifying. $630 HP is a lot that the boss has. Definitely. Compared to later bosses, it's going to be way... We're going to see way more than that. So it's small potatoes, really. Potatoes. Tasty potatoes. Okay, you need to be deployed right now. Mind Collapse specifies an enemy, unfortunately. So currently they all died a Little Fade, which is the intended outcome here. I think we're losing too much armor, though. Let's kill the Clergyman. Using this one. They both have Consume, I guess. Okay. Ooh, Stinky Bomb. No way to kill that bomb either. We can jump block it, though. If I put the Crucible Collector in front, then Little Fade won't kill anything. Suppose we put the Crucible Collector on the middle floor. If we Welder Helper here, is that enough? It is. Yeah, it is. In fact, we can do a little bit better, right? Get them both? Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. And then this is a problem. But Prismal Dust is back. So that seems kind of cool. And I should plink first. Knowing about that self-destruct damage thing. So we don't really want to kill too many of these. Let's do this. Prismal Dust for 4. Kill this fool. Get 2 Ember back. Play Gifts for a guard. We actually get Prismal Dust back in hand immediately. That's kind of cool. Oh, I probably should have killed my Welder Helper with that, actually. Not having a way to kill my own units is kind of bad. Because of the limited capacity in Monster Train. Slight problems. Oh well. Unleash the Super Blinks. That's right. Get him. This is a waste of damage shields. Put you up top just in case. No damage shield for us, which means the boss gets through with a lot of health left. That is worrying. Definitely worrying. But that's where the Crucible Collector could potentially save our life. Okay, you get up here. And I guess we just play these. We can give the Crucible Collector 4 damage shield, and that will help quite a bit here. Although it makes the lifesteal redundant. We'll have to do. Not 100% sure we win against the boss here. Not quite. But we can play Welder Helper and Gifts for a Guard. That will help a little bit. Because that'll give me Plink. So I think the Pyre kills Daedalus after 1 hit. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. A bit of a harrowing first boss fight, but usually the game gets a little easier at this point. As long as we keep our shard count low, that's kind of important. Bonk. Get wrecked, sir. $30x damage. That's important enough to probably take. Demon Fiend. Costs 4 normally. Huge stats. This is what we want to infuse the Crucible Collector into. So we create a 60-60 with Lifesteal 5. That's a unit that can tank and beat bosses if necessary. Cool. Although mostly I think we can rely on Little Fade still. More energy seems really powerful, given the Prismal Dust in particular. So let's grab more energy here. Fell's Remorse. Quite good with Volatile Gauge. Usually I'm taking one of the other two. But today we want the red one. Oh, joy. And we get to go to the Merchant of Magic. Can remove Consume off the Kindle, too. That's cute. That might be good. Could also give -2 cost. Very interesting. I do like to play evil characters sometimes, R1W. I'm not a strictly evil player, but I do find evil role-playing somewhat appealing. It's fun. Does -2 cost even work with the gauge? Yes. Yes, it does. It's a fun interaction. The randomness applies first and then the modifier. It's here. Alpha Fiend. Get out. We have another Divine Temple next floor. Wondering if I combine the units now or not. There's like 3 in a row. Why would I not combine them now? Because the next combat will be less threatening if I have less pack shards. But I think I should combine them now. Oh, we could do quick endless at Little Fade. Hold on, that changes things quite a bit. Since we currently have no way to recur Little Fade, this is pretty important. I like that. And that means we can deploy Little Fade on the bottom to farm kills in the early part of the battle, and then redeploy Little Fade behind the tank on the top floor. Oh, I love that. Yes, that's perfect. The cross path. In that case, I don't feel like I need to spend too many shards, and I don't want to do the Super Ember thing. I don't think champions can ever have their cost modified, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So the idea is to repeatedly use that with Prismal Dust. Don't think we need it. Champions are always 0 no matter what. That's what I figured. Yeah, because I don't want to deal with the haste guys with more shards. That's why. That's why we don't fuse yet. 1 hit point. That's fine. I'd have to play both of these to get a kill? I can do that. Let's do that. Or wait. There we go. Would you like some damage shield? Have some damage shield. See, we also want to damage this Clipped Guardian. I think that means we Crucible Collector on the top. Prismal Dust, Little Fade. Mind Collapse. Yeah. 3 for 3. So if we want Little Fade to get all 3 of these, we just damage the front one. That will work. Let's draw these, but not play them yet. Oh, we can play this. And then guarantee to draw all of these next turn, apparently. Wait, you're not dying? Why are you not dying? Because Little Fade is quick, that's why. Fair enough. Alright, good talk. There's no way to get that guy then. But we saved damage shield, which is fine by me. Pizza. Good. How are you not dead? Be gone. I should have left room. Seems fine though. We just give Little Fade a ton of damage shields. Bring on the Porcupine. 1 spikes does eat through damage shield, unfortunately. But what if you took 1,000,000 damage? Boom. Seems like a win to me. GG. Little Fade continues to scale. Ooh, Grovel. Apply damage shield and create morsels. And we even have something that wants to eat morsels? Actually, no, we don't. We totally don't. Cave-in could be interesting. Ah, what the hey. Damage shield is so valuable. I'll take Grovel anyway. Inferno. Deal massive damage to all units on the floor, friendly and enemy. Excellent. Excellent. So there's only 2 more cards on turn 1. 2 more lifesteal is okay, I guess. Hey, I'll just take 2 more draw. Seems... Actually, it's only 1 more, because we get the champ. Or maybe the champ's one of the initial 8. I think it's the latter there. Big boy. grab a purge, too. Cryogenic, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Hey there, Parks. We did successfully master Overclock today in Spire. Was a good day. Some mind collapses need buffs. Double stack. Damage shield 2. That would have been better on Prismal Dust. It's gonna reroll. Another chance to remove Consume from Kindle. I still don't think we need it, though. But I will give it a one-time buff. All right. Onwards and upwards. Just wanted to say thanks for the last few months of content and one of the few things you look forward to every day. So glad to hear that. My pleasure to provide educational entertainment content each and every week. It's a good life. It's a good life. All right, Little Fade, it's on you to do. Can we get everyone with you? Guess we'll find out, huh? It's also completely fine to have Little Fade die, right? We can just do this. Ignore the Davis Shield. I'm okay with that. Inferno! That might be what I do there. I think it will be. Draw me some cards. The Plunkage. Can't really keep Little Fade alive all that well. Doesn't matter. Once again, endless is the deal. So many ways to do this. Yeah, let's Inferno this floor. Let's blink one time here. Perfect. Did not actually want to kill them. Let's grovel on you. Engine upgrade, middle floor. We're trying to set up Little Fade for kills without excessive losses here. Okay, now we can move Little Fade down one floor. I like that. You are tanky. You need to have less health. Inferno would do it, but that's overkill. Let's stay deployed here. Beautiful. Oh, you're not dying, though. We can change that, surely. Excellent. Perfect. Little Fade only gets 2 kills this turn. Surely we can do better than that. Not really, I guess. No, not really. Alright. Enjoy. Caw. Birdman. 6x6 is going to get demolished by spikes, though, right? A bad time. Boom. Kill them. So yeah, you're going to take 91 times 7 at minimum. That's a winner right there. What a way to go. Ouch. Get spiked on. I'll take another grovel if I want. I don't really want the morsels it makes. Let's not take this one. Impish Scholar can return a random consumed card like Kindle. Although we have a lot of stuff that's consuming on purpose. Let's not. Apply Daze to an enemy is pretty useful. Tiresome Climb could be quite useful against the Last Divinity in particular. Let's take Tiresome Climb. Get a Hell Vent. We can duplicate something. I'll probably duplicate our Prismal Dust. Let's look at the temple and the caverns first, though. Apply Spell Chain. Not sure what I would want to Spell Chain here. Penance Yard. Guess we'll take the Calcified Ember. Guess we'll take the Calcified Ember. It's a pretty lousy event. This one gives us 3 curses that are temporary and a special relic that says playing one of those curse cards deals 120 damage to the front enemy unit. That can have a couple specific uses. But overall, I think that's a pretty weak event. Pretty sad. And Haligonian with 4 metric years. Holy moly. How the time flies. Okay, so we'll have to take an upgrade at the final thing. That's fine. We can do that. So this boss fight, Arcus summons Dark Shards onto the train each turn. Dark Shards essentially penalize you for taking a certain action on their floor. Kind of like a little game of Simon Says, so to speak. Get some stats, friends. So if we play any non-morsel units, our units will be dazed. That means I cannot support Little Fade with the Welder Helper here. We should just use the Prismal Dust. Kill them all. That seems fine. Make one hell of a Forever Consume. Let's do it. Hit the boss with this. 300 damage. Or I can actually do 10 damage shield. That's even better. Just noticed that. Have some damage shield. Excellent. Get rid of those cards. No dying. You got it. We win. We need to die just to be sure. That Imp has stolen too many kills. Get spiked, sir. Take another Forever Consumed. I don't think we need any of these, though. Not the world's worst Impelate, but I expect we're going to remove some of these Queen's Implings soon. So the damage would actually go down. Skip them all. So do we want more capacity, more card draw, or more Ember? Even more Ember would mean even more damage shield. Actually, kind of dig that. Give me even more Ember. Double red upgrades. It's the way to go. We luck out with a Merchant of Steel and a Remove 2. Although we really haven't used the big unit. I'm still more than okay giving this 600 by 2 attack power. Maybe 25 more health. Sure. That sounds extra useful. We're going to purge 2 Implings. Be gone. Going to upgrade Little Fade to gain more spikes and damage permanently per enemy we kill. Could also double the stat boost each time Little Fade dies, but I don't think that's that good. Spell Chain Kindle. I guess that is kind of good. Double your double energy. Double your fun. And I'm just going to go for a couple more purges here. Get rid of all these stinky imps. So that we draw only the good stuff. 8 cards per turn, 23 cards in deck means we see everything after 3 turns. Which is pretty good. Spikes killing an enemy does count as Little Fade killing that enemy. Thankfully. Yes, indeed. I don't actually want that, huh? Get rid of this. Good talk. You're right, Little Fade. You did want to be on that floor. How did you know? Good talk. Little Fade can't kill that as it is. Sure. Seems fine. That's right, I also can't weaken things. Because they heal. Silly me. I can try. Come tank here. I think this is helpful. GG. Get knifed. We're rich. Don't think we want Prism Retrieval. That only improves the attack power anyway, yeah? Yeah. Void Binding applying damage shield 2 is somewhat tempting, but the Ember Drain 3 would be very bad. Skip it. We want more energy, there's Pyre Chomper. I think we just skip that, though. Less cards is better at this point. Oh, good choice, Random Path Chooser. Hellvent Unstable Vortex, I love it. Get rid of the last Queen's Impling and one of these Plinks. Can add a Holdover on something. Interesting. Holdover Grovel, maybe? I don't need that. Can also buy some upgrades. +2 attack power on Slay is okay for a little fade. I think I'm just going to reroll these, though. 7 Ember on turn 1. That's definitely it. Draw 1 for playing a morsel is also not bad. We'll buy that one, too. I'll take it. Need to make sure we take the 15 shard upgrade here. 30 magic power. Put that on Inferno, I guess. And we have exactly 100 pack shards. And then duplicate a card. Any card. How about Kindle? Let's upgrade Kindle one more time and then dupe it. Sounds good to me. And then what? Reroll? Just reroll. Can remove consume off engine upgrade. That's cute. It's ought to work pretty well. As an arrangement. 75 gold left over. We have exactly 100 pack shards, which usually makes for an easy end game. Very low threat level. Is it too cold for you? What's that supposed to mean? just deploy up top here to get all the kills from the Seraph fight. I want them all. Since Seraph is constantly summoning new enemies onto the fields, you only get them all if you're on top. Like so. Ah. Also constantly applying sap to our units. Kind of rude. But I guess having a 26-ish damage shield is pretty good. Seems adequate. Only heaven can exist in the end. Is that so? .37 damage shield. It's pretty nuts, man. More armor. Get rid of this. It's so cool how Little Fade, basically on their own, can solo the whole game with just a couple important support cards. Prismal Dust is one of the big ones. Prismal Dust Little Fade is crazy pants. Whoopsie-doo. Definitely did not mean to allow that unit to survive. Thankfully, we have plenty of pyre health. Gotta be really careful there, man. That could have been really bad. Overestimated my own spike powers. Okay, no more 290 health, guys. Those types of enemies are exactly why I was adamant that we keep the shard count low, actually. The more 290 health units there are, the worse things get for us. 50 damage shield. The power. Best combo for Awoken? I like Awoken plus Wormkin quite a bit. I think that's a really strong one. But I think everything with Wormkin is pretty strong. So maybe I'm biased. Alright, Seraph, enjoy your spikes. 12 by 4. How about 234 by 4? Hero's beginning to think this was a real fight. And yet, it's pretty one-sided, ain't it? Spiky. GG. So we have 243 spikes going into the last divinity fight. Either in victory or defeat, the divinity's endless destruction rages on. This ultra big boss is present on all 3 floors of the train simultaneously. And I've drawn Kindle without the other thing. What a shame. Guess I'll just keep this Kindle then. Because I can play everything already. Turn 1 Inferno definitely helps. We can just wipe the bottom floor here. Almost want to put Little Fate on top, because then the Endless Welder Helper is useful, but we'll put him in the middle, because double spikes is good. Boom. Oh, there's Prismal Dust. Foolish. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Good talk. Let's use the non-consuming one. Get rid of these. So there's 9 difficult waves to endure. There's a relentless phase if you can get through all of them, but it's actually quite challenging to do so. It's much easier, actually, to end this fight by simply out-DPSing the last divinity, essentially, and lowering their health to 0 before all of the waves arrive. That's what we're going to try to do here. Looks like Inferno is making an easy job of it for us. Okay, let's use this. Bang. Alright, might start to get more difficult to deal damage to the boss now. As the waves are more challenging. This guy does die outright, that's good. But we at least always do the Thorns damage. So that should result in the boss dead very soon. 2 turns. In fact, this turn. GG. Get spiked to death, sir. Cross another challenge off the list. Heck yeah.